our top story at this hour, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has once again locked horns with the centre, this time over the controversial Waqf Amendment Act. Now, defying the BJP-led central government, Banerjee declared that the state will not implement the new law, even as violent protests erupted in Murshidabad's Janigupur, leaving streets tense and questions unanswered. She said, and I quote, "We reject this law, so why the riots?" Banerjee questioned distancing her government from the unrest that unfolded in Murshidabad. Now, homes were burned, families were fleeing, and central forces are now deployed as the political blame game has intensified. BJP's Purulia MP Jyotirmay Singh Mahato has written to Union Home Minister Amit Shah demanding Armed Forces Special Powers Act or AFSPA in Bengal's bordering district in the view of the violence that unfolded. In his letter, Mahato accused the state administration of turning a blind eye to the attacks on Hindus, blaming Trinamool's appeasement politics. So far, 3 people have died, 15 policemen have been injured, and 150 people have been arrested in the riots. 5 additional teams of CRPF have joined the already deployed teams in Murshidabad. Violence erupted during protests against the Waqf Act, with mobs targeting Hindu properties and the police in Murshidabad. Now, disturbing reports have also revealed Hindu families fleeing burnt homes in Murshidabad to Malda. UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath condemned the violence in Bengal, mentioning the plight of Hindu families who are being dragged out of their homes in light of that violence.
हिंसा में आपने देखा होगा कब पश्चिमी बंगाल में मुर्शिदाबाद 3 हिंदुओं की निर्मम हत्या हुई, उनके घरों से खींच करके उनकी हत्या हुई। और ये सब कौन है? ये सभी वही दलित हैं, वही वंचित हैं, वही गरीब हिंदू हैं, जिसको इस जमीन का सर्वाधिक लाभ मिलने वाला है। सर्वाधिक लाभ मिलने वाला है। ये लैंड राजस्व के रिकॉर्ड में फिर से आएगी तो एक गरीब भी हाई राइज बिल्डिंग का, मल्टी स्टोरी बिल्डिंग का लाभ उठा पाएगा, उसको भी वहां अच्छे फ्लैट सरकार बना करके उपलब्ध करवा देगी। इन्हें भय है कि दलितों को, वंचितों को, गरीबों को अगर ये हाई राइज बिल्डिंग मिल जाएगी तो इनका तो वोट बैंक समाप्त हो जाएगा, ये गुमराह करने की इनकी राजनीति हमेशा के लिए समाप्त हो जाएगी। इसलिए लोग हिंसा भड़का रहे हैं, हिंसा का रास्ता अपना रहे हैं।
And with tensions now escalating, the centre faces mounting pressure to intervene. Meanwhile, Bengal's government has denied allegations of inaction in the matter.
पश्चिम बंगाल में पिछले कई दिनों से आप वक़्फ़ अमेंडमेंट जो एक्ट था उसको आधार करके, उसको हथियार करके, जिस हिसाब से बंगाल में जम्मू कश्मीर टाइप का सिचुएशन, जैसे 1990 में कश्मीर में हिंदुओं के ऊपर अत्याचार करके वहां से पलायन करने में, हिंदू को खाली करने में मजबूर कर दिया था, ऐसे ही सिचुएशन यहाँ शुरू कर दिया है। विशेष रूप से 4 जिला में शुरू हो गया है, मालदा, मुर्शिदाबाद, नदिया और उसके साथ साथ आपका साउथ 24 परगना। और इसलिए मैं माननीय गृह मंत्री जी को रिक्वेस्ट किया हूं सुबह को कि आप इस एरिया को पूरी उपद्रव एरिया घोषणा करने के लिए, क्या है कि 1958 एक्ट जो है आर्म्ड फोर्स स्पेशल पावर एक्ट, उस आधार पे यहाँ नियुक्त करिए सेंट्रल फोर्स को और सेंट्रल फोर्स के ऊपर यहाँ नियंत्रण दीजिए। नहीं तो फिर से वही सीरिया जैसे परिस्थिति हो गया, जैसे बांग्लादेश में चल रहा है, और भारत में जैसे जम्मू कश्मीर में हो गया था, वैसे ही सिचुएशन होने वाला है और हो गया है। इसलिए मैंने रिक्वेस्ट किया कि आप यहाँ फोर्स लाइए। लेकिन मैं धन्यवाद करता हूँ पश्चिम बंगाल के महामान्य हाईकोर्ट को कि कल हमारे ओपोजिशन लीडर विधानसभा के शुभेंदु दा ने कोर्ट से गुहार लगाया था कि वहाँ फोर्स भेजा जाए, तो कोर्ट ने निर्देश दिया और 5 कंपनी फोर्स गया है। लेकिन इसमें सफिशिएंट नहीं है, मुझे लगता है और होना चाहिए यार, एरिया को डिस्टर्ब एरिया घोषणा कर देना चाहिए।
All right, as the violence unfold, government in West Bengal is denying that there was any inaction on their part. In fact, Mamata Banerjee continues to say that we are not going to implement Waqf Act, so there is no need for violence. What's really unfolding in West Bengal? Let's talk about that. Joining me on the show is Subir De, senior journalist from West Bengal right now. Subir, give us a sense of what's happening on ground. We now know many Hindu families have fled violent areas. They have gone to nearby districts. When did the entire violent incident unfold and how many people are affected?
Is uncounted. Really is a horrible situation. See, Sweta is basically it is the pre-planned game. The Waqf bill is connection appears to be symbolic, used to be marked as a border radical motives, and the narrative is implies hybrid operation using the community grievances, religious, symbolic, and political choose as a tools to mobilization. So that is the basic background of this issue. Now we are exposing the another issues. There is the potential external ideological support from the radical factors in Bangladesh are drawing from the historical Jamati Islam operation. That is the pre-planned in last 7 to 9 months. Later, they have started the issues. And every time we are getting the information from the outside of the India, we have several times discussed in different channel and seminars and all the platforms. But now is the really horrible situation. One of the another issue is marches in Bengal, Bangladesh over the Waqf bill near border area are indicated to coordination message and physical preparation for symbolic movement in Bangladesh area also. And we had just mentioned the 5 district, Murshidabad in 14 seats of the Muslim community ruled by the 14 seats. Malda is 11 seats. North Chobbish Pargana is 9 seats. South Chobbish Pargana in 9 seats and Uttar Dinajpur in 6 seats. But total it's 49 seats driven by the Muslim community basically in West Bengal against the 294 assembly. So that is the basic area to start the violence in our West Bengal, Shweta.
Right. The violence, of course, as we speak, in fact, continues. The demands to bring in AFSPA from some of the BJP MPs in the state. Ravi Shankar Datta, my colleague, also joining us live with more details. Ravi Shankar, what can you tell us? What's the situation like on ground?
Shweta, according to state intelligence report, as it's yet to be confirmed, but according to the state intelligence report, there has been external forces who have instigated this matter regarding the Waqf Amendment Bill. Now, what has happened? The characteristics of a terrorist attack in a state has changed, and this can be considered as a terrorist attack because there has been innumerable number of people, those who have claimed that people, those who have attacked between 15 to 21 years age, they are not from Murshidabad or not from the locality. There has been a hatred between the two communities, that is for sure, but people, those who have repeatedly attacked are not from Murshidabad or Malda. Now, those who have fled from Murshidabad to Malda crossing the Ganges River, from where Bangladesh border is just 4 kilometers away. State intelligence said that there has been a huge infiltration from the border. Near about 300 people has infiltrated, where they have been planning these things since long. Now, when the center came up with the Waqf bill, this amendment, they have taken this stance because initially the plan was to go to Malda and do this kind of thing. But when the situation surged, they came to Murshidabad and they did all these things. People, those who have been the victim of this thing, of this riot or this communal violence, they said that those who attacked their houses, they clearly said that we don't want Hindus in West Bengal or in India, Hindus to be perished. Now, there have been several modules in the latest times where we have seen ISI Bengal module, we have seen Al-Qaeda Bengal module, we have seen JMB. We have seen Asadullah Bangla team. There has been several modules that has come up. Now in the border of India, I mean international border between India and Bangladesh, there has been confirmed news, and we have also done the news that Pakistan, several officers from Pakistan, they have been in meeting with these terrorist organizations in the border of Sylhet and Shillong, where they have tried to infiltrate West Bengal via India via different states from Tripura, from Kuchbihar and other things. Home Minister Amit Shah has been continuously saying that there has been porous borders and there has a dispute. There is a dispute between the state government and the central government regarding the fencing thing. Now, when it comes up like this, it is very obvious that the state and the center, they are blaming each other for all these things. But intelligence report is clearly charging them.
Okay,
Yes,
right. Ravi Shankar telling us that there is a constant communication between the state and the centre, and intelligence agencies are firmly suggesting that these were outsider elements and these were perhaps infiltrators from the porous borders across Murshidabad, primarily coming from Bangladesh right now. Subir, you said something important. You said that this wasn't an impromptu protest. In fact, it was planned violence. What makes you say that?
Oh, Shweta is really an alarming situation in Bengal. Not only Bengal is slowly it is the spread in Bengal and Northeast also. So it is a borderline movement. First of all, things central government should be saying the fact-finding team in depth analysis with the depth analysis, because it is the horrible situation. I especially mentioned the horrible in the word because it is a Bangladesh situation. You know everything. Last 2.5 years, worst thing happened in Bangladesh, and they also try to disturb in Bengal and also Northeast because chicken neck policy also within this matter. So now maybe impose in the government of India 355 central rule and all that the thing, because it is the indicate to start the physical riot and indirectly announce to the war against the India Bangladesh also, because if I go to in back in the last 55 years, that is the 71 1970s 1971, that is the situation we have all in our record also, and 46 to 48 1946 to 1948 we have all record in our state also. So it is a real time to take the appropriate action against this issue, Sweta. Otherwise, it is the miss of the past, because the last bus call in the bus stand, it is Delhi last bus, and it is the call for the government of India to take the proper step with the collaboration or proper negotiation with the state government of West Bengal. As a citizen, as a residential in Bengal, I am last 26 years working for the Bengal. I know what is the pulse report of the Bengal. So it is the right time to take the proper step against the situation, because it is the safe corridor. Whenever something happened in Kashmir, we got the report the Bengal is the route. Something happened in Chhattisgarh, it is a safe route from the Bengal, because Bengal is a soft area. I don't know what is the policy of the BSF and the border security process, why they are not identified the leakage point of the Guzbaiti. So that is the important issue, Shweta. I think it's the alarming situation for the nation.
All right, Subir, they're suggesting it's an alarming situation for the nation when it comes to West Bengal, which now seems to be the epicenter of everything that comes into India, as far as those difficult elements, those outsider elements is concerned. Ravi Shankar Datta, my colleague, continues to be with us. Ravi Shankar, what is it that Mamata Banerjee is saying? She's saying that we've done the best we can. In fact, many people, official estimates are now suggesting over 110 people have been arrested for arsoning, looting, violence. And so government there suggesting that we have done the best we can and the situation is under control. Is that something you're also picking up from ground? Is situation under control?
See, there are 3 points to this I want to add. First of all, the number of arrested people has surged to 138 and plus. Mamata Banerjee has sent her best IPS officers and DG himself is in Murshidabad, and ADG Law and Order, everybody is in Murshidabad. So the team Mamata Banerjee has in the police, they have gone there and they are trying to control the situation. And both the paramilitary forces and the state police, riot control forces, they are present on the ground. But opposition is asking, when a law is being implemented in a state, bill has been signed by the president, how can a chief minister and her party MP say that we will not allow the bill to happen in Bengal? Is Bengal out of India? No. If West Bengal is an integral part of India and is a very vulnerable place where you have 3 international borders, Bangladesh, Bhutan and Nepal, and on the other side, if you consider Sikkim, China is also there. So in a porous of, in an area of this small land, there are 4 international borders, and a state chief minister says we will not take this law seriously and will not implement the black side of the. Well, how can you clarify a law that has a black side and a white side? A law is a law. You have tried the same thing in Parliament. You have lost the voting in Lok Sabha. You have lost it in Rajya Sabha, and the president has signed the bill. Now, if the bill is being signed, BJP is asking how can a chief minister say that? And that has, they are of the opinion that BJP is of the opinion that that statement from Mamata Banerjee that the dark side of the bill will not be implemented in West Bengal has instigated the whole matter. But it has the other side too. You can say that 2 and 2 has made 4. Now, while Mamata Banerjee has said this thing, the other party, those who are planning this kind of thing, they have taken up this moment, and as they have taken up this moment, those people, those who are planning to attack West Bengal and make it a vulnerable place, and the attack on the Hindus and the riot, that has collided, and that as that has collided, now the situation has become big, and both the parties are blaming each other. But what is happening on the ground, we have seen that the Hindus, those who had been chopped off their heads, of their hands, of their legs, have been brutally murdered and brutally raped, and they have fled from Malda, from Murshidabad to Malda. Ask them, go them. A 3-day child, a mother with a cesarean with a 3-day child, they had fled. Just understand the pain she has bared to save her child.
Absolutely, Ravi Shankar Datta, Subir there, thank you very much. It's an important story. At least 3 people are dead. Many are injured. 130 plus people, as my colleague is suggesting, have now been arrested for arson and looting. The situation in West Bengal continues to be heated with violence breaking out in as many as 4 districts. Central government suggesting that perhaps in sensitive areas, AFSPA should be implemented. BJP MPs have written to the centre. Government in the state continues to suggest that the situation is under control. Both the centre and the state government blaming each other.